Aries, this will be the weekly video for the second week of March. So we will take a look at love first, and then right after that we will briefly look at career and singles, or I'm not sure which order I'll go in, but those are the sections we're going to do. So if you feel like time stamping anything down below as you're watching, that would be awesome. But we're going to start off with love first. So let's see, Aries, in the second week of March, who you are dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with the second week of March? Okay, Aries, who you are dealing with in love. Where are they? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Very fiery, energetic type energy is what I get for like who they are. Not necessarily who they are right now. That might not be, in fact, definitely not. But like in the root of their kind of personality, they kind of seem that way. Okay, so it seems like, and this person that we're dealing with, they could be, this reading could be for somebody younger, or if you're dating somebody younger, because that's the energy that I get from like kind of who they are. They're very communicative, like like very communicative. Generally. Now, I'm not saying this week. This is like them generally. All right. Possibly could be a different ethnicity than you. Also, that's possible. If not, I feel like a young, vibrant type of energy, like very speedy, you know, and hopefully not druggy speedy, but you know, like speedy is kind of like the way I see them normally. But right now, sort of how they're feeling with you, or you know, the interactions for this week, they feel like either like that you are being defensive, or they are needing to be defensive from you. So it's a very heavy energy that I get here, actually. I've got the Devil card and the Nine of Wands, okay? And this is kind of like what's going on down with them this week, like in, you know, in regards with you. Now, we do have a good outcome card, Justice, but the Devil card, it's sort of tough energy, you know, it's heavy weighted, heavy thoughts. This card, you know, this person feels somewhat trapped, and like they have to be like on guard about everything, you know, that sort of thing. Wow, two swords down here. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, the Hermit. I feel like this person's going to be withdrawing from you very soon. But they will probably reemerge. There might be somebody else also involved in this situation. Let me put down your cards and see where you're at. I have a feeling too, there's going to be tough messages this week that are going to be tough. They're going to be tough to take, but ultimately they're for a reason. Even if they don't come across in the right way for you, or there might not even be, you know, they might do it in a not so mature way too, but there's a reason. If there's like a lot of communication between you guys this week, and it leans towards the negative, I feel like it's there for a deeper purpose than whatever it is they are saying on the surface. Okay, let's take a look at you, Aries. Let's see what we get here. All right. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands, King of Cups, okay, Ten of Swords. That's how you feel towards them. Wow, and the Hermit. So it's probably you withdrawing. All right. And we have the Three of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, the Magician. Okay, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. So I do feel like if there's not a third person involved at this time, there may be somebody entering your scene, Aries, okay? Possibly theirs. It could have been theirs. That's true too. What I see here is, I do see it, and this is awesome in this sense. I feel like right now you're starting to see your self-worth, and I don't think it's because you haven't before. I think it seems like this is somebody who's always been fairly good with that, but maybe let that slip a little bit. And it feels like now, like particularly this coming week, like you feel like, you know what, I'm not going to take crap anymore. It's like I have a lot of love, it's good, it needs to be expressed in the way that I am comfortable with and that sort of thing. And I feel like you're really kind of empowered at this time. Now, as far as how you feel towards the other person, you have the Ten of Swords and the Hermit. So, I mean, to me, the Ten of Swords is just thinking, man, there's nothing left in this. It's like I really got to face that there's nothing left in this. Definitely, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's possible. I mean, there's a lot of fiery energy here that is not in your sector, so it could be another fire sign too. Possibly Capricorn, Libra is on the board as well. And Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Cups. I do feel a little Aquarian energy or another fire sign for the most part, though, but could be wrong. Virgo is also here. So regardless of the sign, the Hermit is trying to show you, lighting the lamp, lighting this with the light onto this, which is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords means really there's nothing left in something. You've given it your best fight, you've given it your all, but it's time to be the Hermit and kind of, have know your own wisdom about this situation. And I feel you do. I really do. Now you have the Three of Pentacles as your outcome. This is possible there could be a couple children involved in this scenario, or it's possible that by the end of the week or going into the next week or somewhere around mid-month or something like that, the Three of Pentacles and Justice here could be that you guys decide to come to a really either like a new beginning, okay, where you decide to do things maybe for the sake of the children or something like that. I don't see that though, because I feel like this like there's somebody else involved here in a third party a little bit down the road that comes into play if it hasn't already. With the Queen of Swords here too, this could be all legal stuff where you guys are just kind of looking at stuff and thinking, well, maybe it's time, I get some consult or some legal consult or if you're married or something like that. I mean, I don't really see bad outcomes for either one of you. I see balance coming in, and like for them, this seems like this has been like a very karmic type relationship for them. For you, it has been an empowering relationship in the sense, like it might not have felt that way, but it is now, and it's put you in a place of wisdom is what I feel like, a place of growing and knowing, what you want and that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I see going on for the week. I mean, it might not play out that deep. It might not be, that type of stuff, but this is the kind of energy that I am seeing. Again, no, no bad outcome here. I just don't know if you guys are together, like, going to keep this rolling or not. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles fell out. That's a single person's card. The Five of Swords is and the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups and the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles are all down at the bottom of the deck. I was looking for mutual energy going into like the following week. So here might not be so great. So next, not this reading, but the reading that we do after this, for that following week, which will be around the third week of March, I have the Five of Swords. So I feel like somebody's really going to have to protect themselves, not in a like physical way, but just there's, you know, you've got to protect your own passions and things like that. I feel like there's maybe some arguments coming in regards to a third party situation with the Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Tower card. You know, that's like some sudden revelations that are, you know, somebody has been tiptoeing around something. And with the Three of Cups, that's typically a third party situation. And the Tower card is, you know, here with the Ten of Pentacles, which is like kind of my family card. It's my married card, the home, the security, that sort of thing. So, and yeah, I feel like we're starting to see this, you know, the playing out of something that is probably on its way out eventually. I mean, you know, that's the way it's looking now. It may change. All right. I'm going to leave that there for the love reading. So let's go to, let's do singles. Singles. Single Aries. Single Aries. Anybody feel like time stamping? Please do. Also, too, I'd like to say anytime you guys can give likes to the video, that's very appreciative, or a comment, things like that, does help all YouTubers like kind of get some momentum and get this, you know, get things seen to others and that sort of thing. So, you know, we appreciate any kind of interaction that you can do. It's very helpful for us. So thank you for that. Subscribing is huge also. That's very good. For any other YouTube followers you like to. Okay. Single Aries. For second week of March. What's going on? Single Aries. Okay, here we go. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Ace of Cups. All right, awesome. With the King of Pentacles down below. So I have a feeling this kind of ties into the love reading I just did for some of you. For some of you, it may not. But I kind of get that sense that it may. Only because the Queen of Pentacles is typically like my married card, okay? And, you know, not always though, but since I do have the King of Cups here and he was kind of lurking in the last reading, you know, I'm thinking that is who is on your mind. And if that is the case, I would feel like this would be for an Aries woman. All right. This singles reading would be for an Aries woman, female, who possibly has two men in her life. Okay. So, if that is the case, and I know we're doing a singles reading, and I'll get to that. But if you are a married Aries that is probably, you know, maybe in separation or coming off of a marriage, something like that, I believe there is somebody like right there waiting in the wings. I feel like with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this is pretty damn romantic. You know, a lot of emotions being expressed, you know, connection, that sort of thing. I think there may be a secret, you know, being withheld perhaps from the King of Pentacles, who is usually my husband card. You know, I've got the Queen of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles here. So, you know, it's something that I think you're not willing to work on anymore with the King of Pentacles. Now, for truly single people, you know, I think this is pretty awesome too, because this may be like a good period for meeting someone or for expressing love, things like that. Because the Queen of Pentacles could be you, sort of, you know, mature, focused on your aspirations, your business, your career, you know, what have you. Just trying to stay grounded and just do your thing, right? You know, and then bam, here is the King of Cups. So, you know, the King of Cups is handing you his mighty large Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's like this flowing, you know, type energy that's just kind of beautiful. So it's not like, you know, I don't know if this is the romance of a lifetime. I don't know if this is like the one or anything like that. You know, I have no clue. But I can say the King of Cups is typically pretty mature, you know, in some ways. In some ways they're not, but that's kind of fun, you know, in a way. But it's it's, in other words, it's not a page. It's not like an immature person who's just going to be in and out of your life for 2 seconds and wham bam. You know, the King of Cups is got something to offer. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. And, be on the lookout because, well, I don't think you'd miss it because, like I said, it's a pretty large cup, coming your way. So I don't think you'll miss it at all. All right, let's see. Let's do work and career for you guys. See what's going on in that arena. Work and career. Again, if anyone feels like time stamping, I totally appreciate it. Okay, work and career for Aries for the second week of March, please. Marching on. Ooh, no, hope we're not stressed. We had 8 of Swords fall out. Let's see. Okay, career for Aries. Aries. Second week of March. Whoa, a couple more shuffles here. Okay. Might be some sort of choice coming your guys' way that's going to stress you out a little bit. I keep seeing these kind of stressful, anxiety type cards, so let's see what's coming up. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Second week of March, work and career for Aries. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Okay. What do we got? We have the Queen of Wands. That's probably you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. The 8 of Coin. 8 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, but don't worry, we'll get there. Temperance card, awesome. There's that, yeah, that 8 of Swords had wanted to come out, but this is in your outward position. Okay. The 5 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles underneath the deck. Okay, definitely offers coming in. So those of you, who are looking for work, looking for like a, more clients, looking for, whatever, drumming up some sales, things like that. You definitely have with the three of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there is some stuff coming up for you. Okay, good. All right. Now what's interesting is you have some really good cards, but you have some sucky cards. So, you have the Wheel of Fortune right over you. So that's the good thing here, all right? So that's the thing to remember and to take with this reading. Because a lot of times with readings and things, it's the negative stuff, oddly, that we seem to take with us, And I don't know what that is about human nature that does that, but, it's like this one, take the good, all right? Take the good from this reading because this is strong. Because this is, a female fire sign, right? With the Wheel of Fortune right over her. So the Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, a turn of events, something that, is going to set a wheel in motion and start things turning. It doesn't mean that like that this particular week, like everything will just like work out like gold. And it's like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. And, but it's subtle. It's subtle things sometimes, but those subtle things add up, slowly and end up, it's the kind of stuff that you look back on and you go, oh, yeah, I see how that worked. That really, all those little things really put me in this position. And that's what the Wheel of Fortune is, for you in this week. So there's some good things setting up for you here, but there's some bad stuff going on. All right. So, you have the Ace of Wands. You have the 8 of Coin, which is about kind of working hard, perfecting your craft. Maybe you were learning something new and threw yourself into that, like apprenticey type work. Maybe you were asked at work to do something that's a little different than your norm, but it turns out you were very good at it and you were working hard at it and doing all of those good things, right? So I feel like that was good. And unfortunately, the result coming in here is a 5 of Coin. The 5 of Coin is not a good card. It's a card of separation, of loss, of it sucks. All right, it's like sucky energy. Could be like, I don't have the Tower card. I don't feel like this person would be fired anyway because I feel like this is their own business or this is their own project or something like that. So I don't see that it's like being fired, but I do see it as some sort of setback or loss in some way. However, yeah, so I do see that happening. And it could be due to some sort of new idea or new start into something, and some messages come in. All right. So, and it's quick moving, or it could actually deal with a location. Maybe you have to leave, you have to move to a different location. That could be too. Maybe you have a business and it's like, and you have all this like, you know, ambition towards it and stuff, but then something like your lease is up or something like that, and you have to move it and it's stressing you out, and that kind of thing. So if that is, something along those lines, whatever, apply it to your situation, it's going to be okay. All right. It's not going to feel okay, but it's going to be okay. All right. Because you have temperance in your position here. Now, temperance, I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a little difficult again, because temperance is a great card, but its main connotation is tempering, tempering oneself, patience, right? Not an Aries friend. I get it. I have, some stuff in Aries. So, it's like, no, patience is not my friend. But it is. That's that's the situation here. It is your friend, because sometimes when this wheel is turning, like I said, it's subtle, so it's setting things up for you, but sometimes you have to wait on other people's karma to get situated and get them in just the right spot so that it coincides with yours, and then you get the better thing. But if you get impatient and you force something, you might miss that subtle gift, that's coming through. So patience is important. You are being guided. That's the other thing about, this card, is you are being guided kind of from up above or within, whatever your preference is. You are being highly guided here, to be patient. Okay. There's something going on in your outward environment that is causing a lot of anxiety. Whether, I don't think that's with you. Like, I think you are okay because you have temperance, but someone, maybe a business partner, or maybe the place that you work for, or circumstances of something, that it's pretty awful, anxiety type. It's a battle. It's a fight. It's somebody feels, slighted, or that things are unfair. There's that kind of energy going on here. So I'm not sure what that pertains to in your particular situation. I'm sure it pertains to this energy, and this may not even be you. I mean, like, if it probably is, because we're doing your career reading, but if you are involved with like another person or something like that, this could be them. So that could be too. And you could be offering them some sort of apprenticeship yourself, or some sort of work yourself. That could be. If not, then, what I feel is with this Page of Pentacles outcome is that there's something here, all right? The Page of Pentacles is some sort of offer, some sort of tangible money, maybe. It's also about studying something a little bit more, or an opportunity to study things and learn. But this page is good. It's a good page. It's just at its beginning stages, okay? So it doesn't seem like it's like, oh my God, good. It just seems like, okay, yeah, I'll take this, So like if you're looking for a job or something like that, and the page comes along, it's like, it's like an okay job, But the thing is, the Page of Pentacles has the ability to really grow, because you go right from Page of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles, and then you're celebrating something, So, I mean, it's good. It's just, it may not appear like, oh my God, good. But remember, it's the subtlety of the little things that keep moving you forward to this new cycle. All right. And then before you know it, probably by the end of March, or maybe a little bit into April, you'll start seeing what I'm talking about, and you'll start seeing that momentum. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, Aries. Like I said, if you did, please just drop a like, takes one, not even a second, or a little comment or something like that. And I will see you guys back for, be doing the daily readings. I do those too. And I'm going to start doing lives again at some point, but that's going to be a little ways off because my internet sucks. But, all those good things. So have a great week, and I will see you soon. All right. Bye.